Hello, hello, and welcome. How are you members doing? I am Cosmic Boogeyman, and we are back. This time we have something a little special. I brought the light board out. How about that? Yeah, this is going to be intriguing to say the least. Q is opening up right now. If you have a question, please put that question right in there. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. But yeah, we'll start with 3, and we'll go from there. But I'm probably going to double up cards, as you can see here. I might do it's still going to be 3 in a position. But I'm really curious to see what brings out of this, what we pick up out of this energy. Let's check the chat. How are you guys doing? Welcome. Ethereal, how are you? I think I saw Tage. Tage is in here. So yeah, you guys are more than welcome. Put your questions in. Let us get going. Yeah, this will be good. If we can get you guys ready early, it'll be awesome. I mean, who's going to argue with that? If the audio's off, if you can't hear something, if you can't hear the music, let me know. But yeah, let me know if you're having trouble. Otherwise, let's just roll. Let's get going here. Let's see what we get here. But it was a request to get the light board out tonight. I'm like, I'll bring it out. I'll bring it out. Ethereal's up first here. It looks like my dreams. Why am I hearing female voices, not talking to them, just watching? Why am I hearing this? Why is this happening to me? All right. Ethereal, can you see this? Is this good? Can you see this? Because I'm going to do this. We're going to set the light board right now. But see, I can go light. Tell me when it's good or not good anymore. Tell me when it's like, hey, this is not great anymore. Because that's off. That's off. And that's the lowest level I got. So you help me dial it in, guys. Let's make this perfect. That's level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and that's it. Let's do it one more time. Tell me level 1. Ready? Because you're that one might come in a few seconds late. Ready? Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want the fullest brightness of all the brightnesses? You want the best brightness you can ever get for brightnessing? All right. Let's see how this works. Had a little technical mishap. You can see the board's a little cracked right here. I'm not sure what happened, but it still works. Still works. So that's why I was a couple minutes late. I was actually going to come on probably around 5, and I said, let me wait till it gets a little bit darker. Let's get really cool. Let's get some energy in here. Whoa. This typically is Tower Moment, but let me read the rest here because I'm going to pull 6 cards. It'll be 3, but it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So what does this mean? We get to clarify it right away. Something sneaky's going on. Air sign energy could be in the background. We have a lot of Tower moments. Maybe there's trouble in the midst. You've been gifted something. The universe has given you something. So Chanley, what this is you're getting your wings. You're getting your ability to grow. And it's really temperance energy, patience, 4 of Wands energy, marriage, commitment, long term. I think this is about your channel even. Because this looks like it's knowledge, dreams. So that's what this is. You're leading people in. All that is this. It's these swords are knowledge from when you're sleeping. This could be the dream realm. It could be a lot of nightmares. They're coming to you. This could also be commitment. You've committed to helping their souls long term. Lady Justice here. Let's pull one more card. Mid-deck pull. Let's see what it is. Yeah, look. You're giving and receiving. You know when you're online, there's 2 parts to you. There's the one who works at the day and the one who's the super intuitive at night. This is the beginning of that split. It's not a bad thing. This is actually something that's really cool that's happening. This is acknowledging the growth. You are absolutely in a spiritual awakening. Those voices, they're interdimensional. So when I say that is when you're hearing them in your dreams, they might be awake here talking about you. You might hear someone in another timeline, but the dreams are real. It's a give and receiving. When you go back and watch that 3rd outcome card, you can see the cup being handed off. All right, my friends, how are you guys? Look at that. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. Tiger, I think this is the last time we used it was on your wild bananas energy you brought out. So do you have a question you want to lead with? But the dreams are real, my friends. The dreams are real. The only thing is I get a glare off of my screen here. I have a hard time reading this. Can I move it? I might be able to just move this over. I guess I could just move it over to here.
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, I guess I'll just leave it here. All right, thank you guys. Yeah, and I updated the audio. Can you guys hear that? Isn't that cool? Is that fun? All right, my friends, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you for taking your time, spending it with me on this wonderful Monday. This is Members Only Monday. This is the thing I talk about pretty much in every single video, welcoming the members to come to this night, because you get stuff like this. Like, I wouldn't do this on a Wednesday. It's just, it's not feasible. But because you're here, we can get to those questions. I'm just waiting. Tiger said, I had a dream the other night that a man tried to force his way into my house. Good golly, Miss Molly. The hell? All right, so if you haven't seen these before, I had them out. I've actually had them out a while back, probably in the spring, but I don't bring them out every time. And if I do bring them out, it's only going to be for members only Monday. So you might want to hit that notification bell. So I was talking to Chandley today, and Chandley's like, hey, can you bring out the light board? I said, that's a great idea, because I know I was due for it. And so now we can actually get in a little bit deeper. So here's a question. So what I'm going to do for a second, I'm just going to rattle off some cards. This is how I really read these. So don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Just listen to the message at the end. See how they're all wands? Yeah, this is mid-deck pull. This is the cosmic tarot reading you really want. See, it's seeing through the veil. Like, it's all that energy. So what this is, a lot of protection, a lot of growth, a lot of decisions happening here. Someone did. You're not wrong. Look, someone did. Someone absolutely did try to break their way into your home. And I'm talking about your mental home. See, the messengers are protected. You're protected by two souls, two secret souls. But on top of that, you're protected by the divine, the sword, the intellect, the knowledge. King of Pentacles, Taurus energy could be the one that was playing the part here. Could have that. This is you or above. You're all that negativity. You've cleared it out. You've actually cleared it out. You have your logic doesn't line up with that energy, but you have locked in. Like, you're going more spiritual. Very good. But this is people trying to get to your energy. Like, that's what this is. But you're protected here. I see this. Look, you're very protected. I think it's like you can't be hurt because you've already been hurt energy. You're very protected. Look at this. Queen of Swords energy. That's Libra Justice energy. King of Cups, Scorpio, Death card, change, rebirth. We have the Knight of Wands. Patience, patience, patience. Pentacles, that's Virgo. This is going to probably continue into Virgo season. It's almost like a reset. You can actually see right here. Look, the sun's on you. Like, you're doing great, Tiger. Really, look. You cut yourself free. I'm telling you, I can feel what you got. Versus that last reading, this is like saying you're recognizing all that pain, all those people. This is how they started to get into you. They started to basically chip away at your problems. King of Wands, Leo energy. Look at, we're still chained or locked into the Scorpio. That's the thing that comes out of this. This is crazy, because that's telling me that there's a Scorpio rebirth, October energy. Something's locked. You could never change it. It's like life contract energy, just so you know. Could be even love coming in. Phoenix energy. That's what I pick up when I pick up on you. Phoenix energy. There it is. Very clearly, I'm gonna leave it out here for just a minute, just so Ty can get a sense. But you can actually see, like, these cards that fall. You're about to manifest something like that. Wealth, that money, that's coming. This is you clearing house, saying, it's like, imagine getting a 30-yard dumpster for a big home, and like, oh, you can throw anything in it. Really? Anything. And you can all that clutter gets cleaned up. That's this emotional clutter. You're absolutely in charge here. This is so, I can't hide anything. You see everything in here. This is you cutting yourself free. This is that looking at what the pain is. This could even be that neighbor guy, that new one. Look, see how there's two guys? There could be that energy, because this looks like it's close to you. Whoever this person is has fire in their chart. That's what I'm telling you. Tiger, do they have fire in their chart, this person that we're talking about? Look at moon energy. Yep, at night. I'm telling you. Someone's in your energy, absolutely. What is this fire energy? There's a lot of fire in this chart, though. Let's go back to the chat. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's who it is. That's who it is. It's this is all, like, this could typically be Leo, but this is all fire energy here. Right here, this is Leo. That would technically be Empress, Emperor energy, but that's you and somebody else. Same thing as we get out to here. We start moving to the sixes. We're talking to Leo energy. Talking about Emperor energy, Aries energy. So there's a lot of fire in this chart. It's like it's not even hiding how much fire is coming in. So it's a fire sign. Someone you say, oh, you want the fire sign I know? This is them. That's that person, the one that's romantically interested in you. Bended knee kind of thing, just so you know. You're finding yourself first. This is not about someone answering your question. This is about you finding the results, the answers that you've been looking for, that no one can answer for you, but only you can answer for yourself. You can only find those results by digging deeper, working deeper. Because you guys, I don't know if you can actually see, but so this actually has a picture in itself. It's a little hard to see. I think I'm at the highest setting, right? Yeah. But you can't really see, but you can kind of make out how there's an image in there. Even that is telling. You're like yin and yang energy, just so you know, Tiger. Very cool stuff. Very, very cool. You're cutting free from those negative energies. That's exactly what's happening. Oh, I dropped the card. I was like, where is this card? Yeah, cutting yourself free. Look at this, your checkout card. How about that? Yeah. But trust me, I can't see a thing in here. This board is blinding me. I can see the board, but everything around me, it's like I can't, like, who's out there? Who's out there in the dark? Ye old tavern is closed. I should actually, that'd be cool. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that for ethereal. For ASMR, read a book. I'll tell a story. That would be fun. Actually, I would love that. Stories by Cosmic Tales. All right, my friends, how you guys doing? Let's keep going. Let's get the next person in the queue. Madeline Lee, how are you been? Mark's next actions in our relationship. All right, let's see here. All right, as always, I'm reading 3 to start. When I say 3, I really mean 6 because I'm doubling the cards up. I'm basically getting a bigger confirmation. Fire sign, mid-deck pull. This is also kind of Leo energy with that King of Wands. Could be ending by 23rd. You might have your final answer. Look, it's you and somebody else. Someone has to provide the spark to relationship. Someone's holding the wand but holding it back. Like, okay? like that kind of energy. That's what I feel. Look, something's hidden but not seen. So it's like kind of like you're trying to figure it out and you can't find it, can't see it. You just know something exists. Eyes closed. Third eye open, telling me that you're connected to something higher. You're not speaking from spirituality. You're speaking from the sense of connection, loss. Maybe it's waiting. It could be even this, holding back. So you dig into spirituality just a little bit more. There's your intuition card, right? There's our high priestess energy. It gives us 3. Look, it's deciding, are you owing them anything? Do you owe Mark anything? Because here they are. They're still energetically attached to you, just so you know. That's that I see. But emotionally, at your heart level, you're detaching and turning around and walking away. That's this. Finding something else. Finding like you'll always have a piece of your heart for them. That kind of energy. And that's okay. Let's pull it. I'm going to see what's on your mind here. Look at, there's Mark. What's Mark's sign by chance? What is his zodiac? Is it an air sign? Is it a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius? Madeline? Yeah, this is fascinating to me. It's like a hologram. This is so cool. This is so cool. Like, I gotta tell you, it's very, 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 very good. All right, let me take a look. He is a Leo. Yeah, even better, even better. King of Wands. Yeah, see, this is dialed in. This is dialed in. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat now. But yeah, I'm telling you, this is him. He has to. I'm sorry, I can't give you a whole lot more. But look at the cards I just pulled to show you. There's the Leo right there. There's the 3. I just pulled it from the deck to see what I would get. Here it is. This is you waiting. You're waiting, looking at your phone. Why are you not reaching out? Somebody else is in your energy waiting. You have someone on wait, on hold, on possibility of taking over. So, Madeline, I wouldn't sweat Mark. I know something's holding you back or holding him back. That's what I see. And you're asking for more. I don't know if that's what's going down, but that's what I see here in these cards. My friends, how are you guys doing? Welcome. Yeah, the light board, I figured I'll bring it out. I'll see what happens. We'll see what goes down. But let me see what happens, Madeline. But that dual Leo, the checkout and in the beginning also is really telling to me. So it feels like you're waiting for something and he's not acting and you're holding back to kind of be like, what the hell? But I have to tell you guys, this is one of those things that really gets me. It's like, you have to be in a relationship without that interference. You have to look at it very benevolently. Say, hey, this is a magical moment. I'm lucky to be here. But someone or somewhere along the line, that kind of energy, especially for Madeline and others, is saying not yet, soon, but not yet. And there's a spark here. I feel it. So that's the thing that comes in. That's the stuff I love about these cards. It makes it very hard to miss what we're seeing. And it's fun because it's almost too telling, and I feel bad sometimes. All right, what should my focus be right now? Just call me Hen. Jeez Louise, bro. All right, my friends, how are you? Yeah, so I'm pulling. It's technically still 3 to start. I'm just giving you an extra card. I'm splitting them between 2, so it just gives us a little bit of a clarify. So if I go like this, right? King of Cups energy, is that what this is? King of Cups. We have the Scorpio rebirth, October. But by doing that, the golden position's telling us, look, we're getting our wings. We're able to take off, figure it out. Growth happens. The seed is showing signs of growth. This is not necessarily moving on. It's moving forward and up and better. See, you're rising above everything else. Amazing energy. So what you're doing is you're lighting everyone else's fire. You're about to ignite something that can't be stopped. Oh, look at this. You're into some spirituality, some deep spirituality. This is top down. You're instead of attacking yourself, you're using that knowledge to now learn, to grow, to become, to see, to absolutely function in a place of divine interbeing. And that's like saying, you're trying to say, I'm here and there. Because what happens in that 3D energy is you exist here because you have to, because you're stuck. But your soul, your spirit's trying to raise, grow, and become. That's what we're doing. We're getting our wings, we're becoming, we're planting seeds of success, manifestations as it would be. So focus on those. When you focus on a manifestation, never let go until you have it. I mean, never. It is not nope. It's never let go of it. Manifesting should be a little difficult. It should be a little bit of a challenge. It should be one of those things where, I'm so close. Water heater broke, you know? It's like it's the universe putting your mental test to the super test, because we only use 10% of our brain capacity. But this is the offer from the universe saying, if you can start to focus on learning to this becomes priority 1, how to manifest. And this is not someone teaching you. This is you trusting the universe to show you. And don't be afraid to make the mistake. But manifesting starts with you believing that you can do it. And that's why the universe is directing you in that direction. Because you already started one. You have one manifestation absolutely in effect. And that's telling you to keep focusing on that one thing. You're saying, this will happen. I know it's going to come in. It has to come in. All right, let's go, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Queue is open. Members only tonight. I'll be back for free readings on Wednesday. And there might even be a Cosmic Codex coming out tomorrow if I can put it together. But that's the other thing. You'll see Beyond the Veil, Cosmic Codex, and Zodiac coming out as I move back into my school teaching schedule, as I have to go back into Mr. Cosmic. You know, and so when I'm in that Mr. Cosmic mindset, I have to go back to teaching. Right now, it's just Cosmic. We're just chilling, hanging out. Tej, how are you? Next actions. Today's my first day back on campus. Let's see. Let's pull. I know what you're asking about. Let's see if there's anything there. Look, left waiting. Energetically, you've reconnected. There's a communication. You have started to communicate again, even if you don't. If energetically you were near each other. He thought about you two. Look, see? And there's you. There's him. They're definitely thinking about each other. That's the truth. One of you is more overwhelmed by the other. You can see the lightning here. One of you, it could also be a spark, but this is the spark of what? Passion. So you guys being back together is getting over heartbreak, but you're both in heartbreak. You don't want to admit it. You both don't want to admit it. You both want to sit there and play the game and but not move on. You guys haven't officially moved on. You play games. So when is the reality set in? There it is. Third party situation sparks the fire. I think that's what ends up happening. Your heart is sparking a fire for third party. It could be somebody gets you guys together. It could be somebody plays a part in your relationship, because we have two of you together here, 2 of you together here, third party situation. Somebody might play a part here. Yeah, you're just sitting back waiting for this to come in. That's okay. We appreciate this. Star energy, star seed. Yeah, waiting. So you're waiting for them as they're waiting for you. So look at that. How cool is that? And then they're burdened. So someone's burdened and someone's just waiting. It's gonna happen at school. Let go of the resentment. Step outside your comfort zone. That's you're almost done with this feeling of heartbreak. It's time to it's really time to reap your rewards. Let's see here. All right, Tage, this is for you. I appreciate you. This is me appreciating you be the moderator. Saying. Right there is fire energy, Queen of Wands, Aries energy, Pentacles, Capricorn energy, or someone has it, and then there's air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So someone, or you have a circle of people that are surrounding you. Aquarius, Capricorn energy, primarily, could be air sign. Let's pull across the deck here and see what you get. Yeah, this is you found your strength. Most people, I say, hey, cups. You have too many cups. It's like when your yapper doesn't stop working. You know how you love to talk. It's that, and there's people out there who don't, and you're saying, I'll talk to you. If they want to talk, let's talk. But they're not willing to talk, so you guys are in this weird, disproportionate place right now. But getting over heartbreak is your priority for both of you. And if getting over heartbreak and getting back together is in the cards, then yes, let's let it happen. That's what both of you are looking at. Because let's be fair, you both have felt heartbroken. You missed each other. So there is this energy when you weren't necessarily dating, but there was this potential, and it just went south fast. Are they going to settle for somebody else? That's the question they're asking. Are they just going to say, hey, I'll go with somebody else, it might be easier for me? And you're trying to manifest them back in here. Let's pull one more card here for you, Tej. Yeah, it has to happen. You guys will have words at some point, and what are you going to say to them? Say, that's what I'm asking you to think about. Because when they talk to you again, and it'll be on campus, not you running up to them, but they'll say something, what are you going to say to them? All right, Earth Angel, how are you? You still here? You hanging out with us? Yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here. I really, really, really do. Queue is open. But yeah, this is a really interesting way to look at the cards. I can't really see too much from this chat, so I'm just telling you what I see. It's all intuition here, because the glare is like killing me on the other side of this. So I can kind of see some words. I see like, thank you, Cosmic, in queue. Yeah, I can see some of the words. All right, this is for you, Earth Angel. Oh, wow. That's a manifestation. Did you go through some pain, loss, regret, anxiety, heartache lately? Because this is really good. This is like the universe's medicine to you. Maybe you felt overlooked, overwatched, kind of like not cared about, not recognized, not seen. The universe is like, you have it. You're rising above everybody. This is the moment you realize what's happening in your life. You're connecting to that energy, seeing that you're coming in from this mindset of energetic switch, shift, codes appearing, energy showing you, maybe even mandalas. But whatever this is, this automatic writing that you might be doing, even that could be something where you get into seeing how the universe is working its magic through you, not for you. And that's a difference, because you're caught in this mindset, but you hold on holding on to the manifestation, the key of keys here. That's so cool. Yeah, I just got a vision out of my left side too. That's so cool. It could be home, even. It could be a new home. But think about what you want and make it happen. Why can't it happen? Why do you have to be held back? Who's telling you can't have that? When you start feeling like, oh, I can't have, ask yourself who's telling you I can't have. Ask yourself that. When you say, oh, I could never have that, why? Who said that? Like, who told you that? Think about it, because you tell yourself that, and that's the mindset. Get over that mindset. When you see yourself falling into negative self-talk, whack yourself. Say no, and give yourself a good talk, and say, hey, really? Because this is the dreams. This is how they're coming true, because the pain is deflected against the manifestation ability, your power to kind of create. Now you feel nostalgic about places, or you feel this connection to times, places, or experience profound synchronicities, or even frequencies, like stuff happens, you're like, how this really feels good. That's the mind and the soul working with itself, or in tandem, I should say, because it's helping you find yourself in that moment of clarity, the moment of pause, moment of self-identification. So stop giving up on yourself. Don't do it. It's very hard, I know, because it's a wave that hits you and go, oh. I couldn't expect it. Didn't expect it. Just get right back up. Resiliency is going to be the key to your success, and I mean wealth, happiness, growth, long term. Yeah, like no joke. Like which Mercedes Benz do I take? And it's not because of the money. It's because of the mindset. You're telling the universe this is not stopping. You can keep trying to stop me, but I'm not going to do it. Not going to happen. Not this time, baby. Not this time. Yes, yeah, yes, 100,000%. And it just the universe will come. I watch, guys, watch. Earth Angel will come back and say, "This happened." I'm going on record now. We're past the 8-8 portal, right? So now I'm looking for that next message. But a lot of you guys, raise your hand high to the sky. Let me know. Thumbs up if this is you. But how many of you guys got messages recently that December was going to be a key focus point for you, or November into December? Because October goes quiet. It's really interesting. September peaks. A lot of you guys get like these, almost like you find a secret note energy. And you go, okay, what do I do with this? And then October goes quiet, self-reflection moment. And then November starts to light up, and it's like it doesn't stop. It just keeps going all the way until the end of the summer next year, maybe till September. It's like a moment of pause, and I can feel it in the hum, the frequency. I wish I was telling you. I was just making this up. But that's what I'm predicting for a lot of you guys. And if you're on that wave of December energy, you're right on target. It might feel like I don't want to wait too long, but you're right there. We work in a hum. There's actually, they've done tests. Look up 9/11 now that we're coming up to the anniversary here. Right as that happened, they felt the world shifted. There's a frequency in the universe. It shifted. Like we all shifted. We all said, we took a universal gasp at the same moment watching this happen. And so the universe, same thing. Like a Pearl Harbor moment, right? Or it was one of those things that made us kind of like question everything. It unalived the reality we were actually in, saying this is different. But look it up, guys. Do your own research. I'm telling you, they found there's actually data on it. Like they have a spike on the resonance. It goes boom. I think it's called the Schumann resonance. I think that's the same thing they were analyzing. But when that stuff happens, so what does that tell you about you and I connecting? What does it tell us about us connecting? That energy. All right, let's get a good song on here. Let's move to. Let's see if I can get the. Right? Here we go. All right, Ethereal, I think this is for you again. Are you kidding me? Reveal who's watching me. What do you mean who's watching you? Aren't you a tarot reader? Don't you know how to do this? Ethereal, don't you know how to do this? Let's pull 6 for you. Let's see what you got here. It's someone watching you reach for your success. 8 of Cups. That's you being able to say, I'm going for the gold, right? What's that? The brass ring? Is that as it was? Look again, guys. Mid-deck full. You're rising above all these other choices. This could be water, could be a fire sign, or it could be you taking charge. Look at it's you giving. That's the attractive part. It could be on the channel, to be quite honest. It could be someone from the channel. You have at least one admirer, no joke. One would definitely be interested in you. It's letting you know. Yeah, it brings out you because it's that childlike mind. See, there's a cup of love offered. Let's pull 2 more cards here. I just want to connect the dots and see what I get out of this. Yeah, look, it's you. It's when you're on your channel. You're bringing that's really you, isn't it, Ethereal? Be honest, yes? That's authentically you. That's what's bringing everybody in. You're saying, everyone, pick up a cup. Who wants a cup? I got cups here. Who wants one? And that's what you're doing. This person, they need that energy. It's a very loving, nurturing, caring energy. But I see this could be you, because we have Leo energy, and then there's this water sign energy. There could be a water sign in there, Scorpio even. But typically that's Pisces energy. The 8 of Cups will be Pisces. And we kind of get almost a confirmation, right here with the 9 of Cups. So this is a wish granted, though. I think this is more than a person. You're drawing people in. Like, I think you're drawing many admirers in over the next month or two, because we're getting that moment of like Pisces energy, which is that moon energy, which is the hidden, which is your sign, right? Moonlight. So that's the ether coming through with that cup in reverse, saying you're offering your cup of love, and people are like, give me that golden rays, make me feel. And that's what happens, because you're very genuine, you're honest, and you're honestly, you're who you're supposed to be. So we all watch you. Yeah, thank you, Anna. Yeah, we're all stalking you. Low ethereal. Yeah. Right? So yeah, just keep being you. Don't keep yourself protected, keep yourself honest, but keep being you, keep being that genuine you. That's it's you're gonna crush it. You're on the right path. Like you're like, should I pull over and change my tires? No. Obviously people are gonna watch you be successful. Like you're gonna be successful. That's attractive. All right, Fatty May, general reading. Really? Fatty May, just a general reading? You're not gonna come in here with something profound? Like, why does the gods forsaken me? You guys aren't stalking, are you really? No. I light my I have a couple fans going and it keeps blowing up my incense. And I even have the fan like helping push it, like you know. All right, I think that worked. Okay. Super hot in this studio, so we'll see what happens. Okay, guys. What did that say? Stalking? Stalking ain't good. What? We should have a lesson on stalking. Stalking's not good. All right, Fatty May, let's take a look at your general reading. Just like a general reading. Yeah. You're your own, oh my god, how do I say this? You're your own life lesson. I've seen this before, but what you're learning right now, it's bringing in money. Not infinite wealth, but money that you can turn into infinite wealth. But that knowledge, you're bringing the two together. This is a connection. It's like spiritual healing. Fatty May, if that makes sense. It's like you're a spiritual surgeon, healer. See, there's your money. There's two parts to this situation. Let me pull up the other one, see if I can get it. Yeah, it's this. You're basically, you feel, look at again, guys. That's crazy. You and your soul tribe fill people's cups. That's what this is telling me. All that stuff you're learning is not for you. It's so you can help others. And that's amazing. Yeah, you're not doing this, but money will come in. Wish granted, because once you figure this out, you become an infinite resource. Fatty May, keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to pull on this other card here. I'm just curious to see what this is. Yeah, look it. Yeah, happiness. This is good fortune right here. 10 of Cups is good fortune to me. So good fortune comes out of you working your way to figure it out. Say, I don't have the answer, but I'll get it. I'll figure it out. I'll get there. That's what that is. Fatty May, you're crushing it too. And so this is some of the things I'll do sometimes with these cards is I do this. I'll take this and I'll just put them all together. It's one reading. But you can see, like, there you are at the center. There's two people here off the side. There's one or two people reaching for you. Another person who's kind of in your energy, but in the very heart of this, there's a person in here hiding. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can actually see, if you can see like the silhouette of somebody. There's somebody there and you're coming in your future. A lot of knowledge happening right here. Lots and lots of knowledge. So Fatty May, think what you're doing. Because you're making a difference. Think what you're doing, damn it. You're helping people. What the hell are you doing, Fatty May? All right, let's keep going. Good energy. Wow. All right, yeah, I know the board's a little different. How do you guys like this? Tell me. I'll try to see it in chat, or I'll talk to the moderators later. I'll text even Brenduska. I'm like, hey, Brenduska, how are you? And so what I'll tell you guys is, if you let me know, this is something I enjoy doing. I wouldn't normally do this on a Wednesday because it can kind of be cumbersome, and it's sometimes telling, like really telling. But if I pull out, and maybe after break, I'll just do I'll pull every card, and it doesn't take long, believe it or not. But I just let my intuition go. You know how the cards will just jump off the connection? You'll see some amazing readings. Like, you'll see symbols pop up here, and I'll read every card. I'll read all 78 tarot cards, and I'll just drop them all. I won't drop them, but I'll launch them in. But yeah, I love reading it. Like, this is essentially what I call a timeline read. because I can actually picture what's going on in your life. I can read your life. No joke, no holding back. All right, my friends, let's keep going. Let's see, who do we have next? Love Oracle Anna and Cherry Blossom. All right, guys, how are you? How are you? Got a question? I think one of you did. No, maybe you both do. Hold on. Yeah, like I said, it's so hard for me to see this. What does the universe want me to know from Anna and Cherry Blossom? What can I look forward to for the rest of August and September? Thank you. Very sweet questions. All right, let's start with you. Or timeline reading. There it is. Yep. All right, so let's do this. So when I do this, I picture. Let me do it for Anna for you guys, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I can talk you through what I'm about to do. Instead of explaining it and going like, I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. I'm a teacher. I know how to do this. All right. So this first card out, this will be golden position. This right here starts the timeline, but all 9 cards gets a picture, and then I can pull off from this. So what I'll do is that's Princess or Prince Charming coming in, Knight of Cups. Look at this, moving forward. You're moving forward, not staying back. Also, we have a Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy by Virgo season. Look at solid stability coming in with the tree. But watch this. I'll fire off the rest. Look at the spirituality getting in. Look at all of this, kids. Childlike pose. Nighttime is big for you. Nighttime will definitely be part of this connection, partnership. There you are. There's your Queen of Swords, Lady Justice energy, right? Bringing the answers to the people who need it. But that's the fire sign energy. That right there tells me it's Sag energy. We have Virgo. We have Pisces. Libra. But that's Empress energy in hiding. So what I say by that is like we have the 2, 3, 4s of wands. It's Empress energy. Okay, let's keep going. Watch this. So now I'll just keep pulling on this. See? There's the Queen of Wands. There's your wands. Empress energy. Empress energy. Target. Bang. Yeah, we're locked in, Anna. Here we are. Look at this. See? Look at. See? You're basically 2 sides of the same coin. That's what this is. It's past life energy. Whoever this person is that we're talking about. See? There it is. They might have even taken their own life in the past life. Left you hanging, holding the bag. You ended up learning to grow, become spiritual. The spirituality probably came from that lifetime. Even occult work, believe it or not, might have happened. Or we might have had some kind of occult. Let's keep pulling here for a second. Yeah, sneakiness. There's the cup. Phoenix birth. This was a group of 3, a party of 3. You were left alone, almost like 2 people left. It could have been even some kind of situation. Maybe it was a brother and a husband kind of thing, and the brother went to war, the husband went to war, and they never came home. It was like a casualty of war. It could be like something to that effect. Yeah. So you basically grew away from all that energy, or you learned that lifetime of pain. But that's how you learned how to manifest, because you focused on self. You weren't giving your energy into others. You gave it to yourself. Manifestation. Look at, there's the death. There's that happiness. These are the cornerstones out here, guys. It's still the same reading, but I read the entire board. Let me do this for you, Anna. You want to make sure. Get rid of that. Actually, I can probably get away with just that for now. Oh, easy there, Joey. Cards are jumping. See? Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, I'm not really pulling these as much as it looks like I'm just throwing the cards randomly down. These my hands are on autopilot. It's the same thing when I'm shuffling. I'm just doing this instead. I let it just happen. And you'll see in a second. See this heartbreak right there, Anna. See, they want me to focus on your heart chakra, see? Look at seed planted. Could be Aquarian, could be air sign, Gemini, Libra. Sag energy, or that has Knight of Wands, patience energy. Someone is basically risen, their self-assured victory energy, but it's a tower moment in your own life because it's bringing back those 2 souls from past life. You have the 2 souls right here. I don't know if you can actually see this, but there's 2 souls coming in from this burden that you've been carrying. The burden's no longer yours to carry. You can actually see how cluttered your heart chakra is. This is your heart. There's your cornerstone. There's your emotions here and now. Look, underneath it all, nothing. You're in safe mode, and that's okay. That's okay, because this childlike mind is creating, building. learning as it grows, taking time for itself, Virgo energy, Virgo placements. But it's really interesting because this Phoenix, you're locked in, like you're on target. You have to take action. As the sword brings you into this new moment at this timeline, you're seeing something totally different. But be careful. Do not get burned. Do not get burned by this. I mean that literally. Like, I shouldn't say literally. I mean figuratively. But don't get burned by whatever this is that you're looking at. I would say this is a temporary stop, and we're getting hung up. So think more about self first, if that makes sense. Because what you're gonna do with that self first is put yourself in a mindset of you can't lose. If you have your oxygen mask on, you can't lose. And a lot of times what you'll see in this kind of stuff is crying, maybe crying for no reason even, or maybe even meditating and crying. That kind of energy brings us to a sense of where we've been in past life energy, because we connect to that raw energy we've always hidden, kept deep inside. Maybe even like light some incense. Maybe that's what this is right here. It could be even maybe sandalwood, ancient paper, frankincense, Palo Santo. Don't be afraid. It's going to help you get to where it is. It's almost like that's the thing I'm talking about. That could be what it is. Maybe the incense is the difference. Maybe you use each incense as a different method of creation or connecting. All right, let's see here, guys. Wow. Yeah, this is pausing your heart chakra. A lot of clutter here, though. Let's be fair with each other, right? Look how clean it is at your root chakra, at your connections, and here. But your heart itself is cluttered. Why is it cluttering? What do we got to do? Move on from people? Focus on self? I think so. We can't give to everybody, guys. That's the big difference. That's the thing we learned. It's not that we don't want to. If you didn't want to, that's a big difference. If you're like, I don't care, but you try to give to everybody, and then you are the one who's missing out. You need to be able to take your breather, breaks, pauses. These cards are fighting me now. 3 of Cups. I'm telling you, this is like it's gonna even be a friend group from last life. But you definitely have a reconnection with at least 2 souls, and those 2 souls are related to you. And they're coming back from a past life experience. Very, very clear to me. Anna, you're doing good work. I think this is you trying to figure out how to get back to them. Like, that's why you're fascinated. It's something missing in your heart. There's a hole in your heart. You don't feel like there's something missing in your life. Cherry Blossom, how are you? Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for liking the channel, and thank you for being a member. I brought out the light board for you, for especially you. I'll be on for a little bit longer, but on Wednesday I'll raffle off maybe another t-shirt, maybe a reading, but the t-shirts are in the mail. They're out. So they should be there soon, I guess. I'm hoping. Like, no, they should be there, I think, by Friday at the latest. Right? All right, Cherry Blossom, how are you? What can I look forward to for the rest of August and September? Thank you. All right, let's do this, guys. Now that you see what I did, right? Now that you can see how I work, now you can see how I had the 9 out and then I spread from that. What I'm going to do for Cherry Blossom is just going to read August, September energy and just see what I pick up. Starting right at the dead center, at the heart chakra. Yeah, or I guess over here too. I'll leave that the way it is. Look, it's take action. Take action. You have everything you need to know. Take action. Same thing with the chains over here. I don't know what's going on. Golden position. Yeah, this is a spiritual. Look at this. It could also be something. I talk about this all the time, Cherry. I don't know if you're investments or you get into investments, but that looks like it could be a sign saying maybe invest in something. Like companies like Ripple, XRP, not financial advice, but this is the kind of thing that I see in my own readings that I would say, okay, look at the Ripple for yourself. Go look at the Ripple logo and then come back and you'll see what I'm talking about. So watch this later. And this could be some kind of help. Look, fast moving action. It's basically a decision you make, right? It frees you. That's why you're asking about August into September. It's freeing you. Look at the money that comes in. Golden position to outcome. It's stability in the highest form. It's ability to fly, freedom, growth. Oh, why are we taking that out of here? Yeah, look. If there's no self-sacrifice, it doesn't even want that in your reading. It threw it way over here. But I'll leave it over there. Look, it doesn't want... Look at... This is you loving yourself. Look at the money that's starting to come in. It might not. It might be something totally unrelated. Because this could be justice paying back or giving you some reward. But look at the pentacle, pentacle, pentacle. This is the golden... I'm sorry, the outcome. As we go forward, look, it's you. It's beginning of Emperor, Empress. You're going to love what you're about to go into. It's the end of this old... I struggle all the time. I can't do this nope. There's no more of that. You're cutting yourself free from the past, realizing that you're setting your intentions. You're setting your growth. You're around people who matter. You're around people who are going to make you be better, grow big. If you hang around people who are like, I have no money, guess what? Guess what? You have no money. If you hang around people who are spiritual, guess what happens? You become spiritual. Hang around people who are into finances, you become a financial expert. Yeah. It's really fascinating because it's a company you keep. Is that what we say? Look at it's kind of shutting those other people out that no longer matter, right? And picking the winning horse. You know what I'm talking about, right? The one who's like, I can hang out with so and so, I'll feel amazing, learn a bunch of stuff, but I feel guilty for so and so, so I'm gonna hang out with them. Nope, stop, never do that. Don't. Look, don't. Cut yourself free. Watch. You're going to watch your money start to come in faster and faster because you're focusing on self. There's your money, I'm telling you. Now, I cannot see these cards. You can see, like, I don't see what this is. So, I want to make sure you fully understand. So, when I'm pulling, I'm told to stop, shuffle, do like a mid-deck pull like this. I pull on the bottom of that middle of the deck. There's your happiness. Look, you have a gap. You can't have abundance. You can't have happiness. You like, I'm missing this. I need this. If I handed you $40 million, you'd be like, awesome, home run. But you would take that money and you would go invest it and make more money. That's what it is. You're trying to make infinite wealth because we're looking for those two of pentacles. That's the infinite money. Right now, we're in stress and worry. Don't do it. Plant the seed. The moment you plant it, it sparks a fire because people are like, oh, that's a great idea. I'll tell you, it's a life changer. Whatever you get into, whatever you're about to do, it's going to change you because I feel like you're about to reach for the gold. Yeah, you're going to be very, very, very happy. You're sparking a fire in your own existence saying, universe, you know what? Screw this. I'm a millionaire. Like, I'm taking my million now. Like, there's no reason to hold back. I don't know why we hold back, but this is the same thing. It's that magic in your own existence saying, why am I here? What the hell am I doing here? Why am I even living on Earth as a human? Am I supposed to be killing it or am I supposed to be winning? But you're not supposed to be just sitting there doing nothing because a lot of people are loving it. They're loving that energy because they're out there and they're every day conquering. Heartbreak doesn't slow you down. Heartbreak's the last thing that's going to happen here, I promise you. When you get heartbreak, it's only because someone can't keep up with you, keep growing and building and becoming. That's the difference, Sherry. Welcome to the new millennia because you're about to come into some really good money. You're going to have that conversation sparked to the universe, and I see September coming in as a really big play. Maybe you're not invested. I could be wrong, but I see there's no way unless you have someone handing you money. Because up here, this is emotions here and now. We have one little page of pentacles. You offer love. You're very loving, nurturing, caring. Look at all of this. See the money? And down here in your base, you're happy. So you're going to turn that happiness into money. Yeah. Capitalize on your happiness, Cherry. Be the person that you really, really want to be. And that's what happens. The universe is going to start rewarding you for living your life. Not for others, but for yourself. Stop acting on behalf of somebody else's actions or words because you're afraid. And say, you know what? This is who I am. Oh, I'm sorry you don't like it. Goodbye. Walk away. Never say another word. Just walk away. Because you're not apologizing for wanting to be happy and be yourself. And watch what happens in your life. Watch the success. Yeah, see the chains? The chains that bind you? Think about it. There's probably about 5 people that sit there and hold you back. And hold you back constantly. It's a pain, right? Ethereal, I will definitely read for you. And Tiger. So, this is how the cards are really supposed to be read, is like this, where I pull every single one of them out. That's how I read this deck. Like, I'm probably just going to read the rest of this way for the rest of the night. It's just way more fascinating. Now, are you guys enjoying this? Is this working? Are you guys still awake? And everyone's still, like, enjoying the energy? Hopefully my audio is not clipping out a little bit. It looks like it might be. I don't know if they make them anymore. I know they had made it it's like an oracle deck, but they were circular. But it's Emily Carding. It's yeah, it's Emily Carding Transparent Tarot. You can still find them. They're just a little bit pricey, but they're really fun. And you don't need a light board. I just have this because I'm on live with you guys, so I need it for that. But I'll be honest, I'll just use it with this anyway, so it's worth having it if you're really into it. All right, my friends, here we go. Yeah, they might have reprinted it. Like when I got it, there wasn't even a print anymore. That would be awesome. All right, Tiger, here we go. Ethereal, you ready? Fire and water sign, maybe. Three of Wands energy. Aries Empress. You ready for this? You guys were past life friends. That's confirmed here because the friendship grew and then someone left. Like it wasn't even a parent. It might have been a parent relationship, but there was almost like a peer relationship. Someone left, came back. And then the Three of Wands is a secondary relationship. See how you have 2 to 3, which is really 4, which is completion, which says, oh, there was marriage here. But someone passed or someone left. So see, look, seed planted, came back again as a child, as a daughter, father. And now you're here discovering what you're here as Tiger and Ethereal. Look at how crazy that is. Look, see, there's the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. You're both looking at things differently. One of you is manifesting. The other one of you is in real deep self-reflection. And that's why you're together. Look, because you're trying to draw out that Queen of Cups energy or that King of Cups, that Scorpio rebirth energy, saying, I want you to remember who you were. Remember we were together. Look, remember, like you guys grew up as friends. I'm telling you, there's some kind of connection here. Like you guys were really together. Look, see? And then they say, well, then they play into the timeline changes right here. Ready? On another timeline, not this past, not this lifetime. If we dial into the history and say we could find it, track it down on another timeline, you guys were brother, sister. How cool is that? Like one of you was older. Probably the person, this might be even Chanley, was older, and that's where you have forever been tied together. That you find each other in almost every life. See, look at that. You balance each other out with the knowledge that you bring. You guys definitely have some kind of gift that you're giving. It's the stress that you guys understand other people's pain. See, because you guys went your own separate ways in past lives, and that's the difference. You guys have always existed separately, and this is one of those lifetimes where you're starting to bring everything together. Knight of Swords energy, Libra, Justice energy, showing really strong over in here and here. So this is you getting back together, saying, what if we worked on the same side, you know, like instead of basically being here, and you're offering each other something different that you haven't expected. There it is. Page of Pentacles. It's offering this new start, brand new. Look at see the two people underneath it all. Spiritually, you guys are realizing there's way more to this existence than you even thought. So let's pull out a couple more cards. Tower moment, and someone's growing. Like I said, someone's self-reflecting, someone's growing. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. It's Virgo season. Happiness comes in. This is you looking about the next challenges you guys face. We'll face them together. See, there's your two Pentacles. I think there's justice in the money that you're both going to get. You might even work together on a side project. You might collab. Yeah, you might even collaborate. That's what we're not seeing. Moon energy. And it might be Tiger coming on. It might be even Tiger coming on to Ethereal's channel, but it might be something else. Because you both have your own thing. That's what this is. See? You stand separate, strong, together, stronger. Yeah, I think this is really wonderful. This might even be really divine architect energy. Like you're creating at a high, like by 2030, you guys definitely have wealth. See, there's your money. I see you're both, this is a moment in your life where you both say which direction you want to go, and one of you is holding back, pain, past life hurt. Seed planted. I think this is the thing. Third eye is open. That might even be Tiger's energy right there. But that's this, and that's Ethereal's energy. You guys are coming back together saying, what does this mean? What does this all mean? And that's you growing together. It's assured victory. You're coming back as friends again in this lifetime versus this one. See how we have the fire to the cups? It's about depth this time, not conquering, not passion. See the swords? You put the swords down, and you have to remember what you came in here to do. You're giving and receiving. Money comes in without a hesitation. Look at all the money that's down here. Look at 2 horses, chariot, travel energy. You guys might even work together, do something together. There it is. It's getting over the ultimate heartbreak, cutting yourself free, remembering where you came from, how you existed. Look at that. Knight. This is Knight of Cups, Prince Charming here, see? And here's the cup. So this is not saying, hey, let's be partners. Let's be soulmates and conquer the rest of our lives together. Look, have your back, perfect. What does that mean? Things get rough, things get hard, you have to still stick in there with each other. That's the big difference. Look, you're locking and loading in this lifetime, saying you're not going to repeat this life lesson ever again. Whatever you're both doing, you're not going to repeat this life lesson again. You're done. So you're coming back to learn these life lessons, and it's basically, I think it's to understand each other. To be very fair with the brother-sister energy, the father-daughter energy. I don't get you anymore. Because you have, see the swords? You have the 2 air signs on either side right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. But they're right there. Straddling. So it's parents and child energy. And that third person, I think there's a third person. I think that third person might be this other person, but they're on the periphery. Could be air energy, could be Gemini, could be Libra, could even be Aquarius. But there's definitely someone on that periphery. Awesome, Tiger. I'm happy. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I might have to ask you guys for some pictures. You don't have to put your face in, just selfies, so I can actually show people. Because I think it's fun that you guys are getting the t-shirts. Tej is in here. Eli, how are you guys? How's everyone doing? How's the readings going? How is this hitting? Is this, you guys feeling it? You're feeling the vibes as we start to transition. But Eli's up next. I'll tell you what, after Eli, I'll take a break. Eli, how are you? You have a question you want to ask? Deeper the better. Like, really. Don't be afraid to ask. What is it you want to know? What is it the universe wants us to tell you? It's a chill song, too. Actually, this is actually pretty good. Let me do this. All right, my friends, how are you? Yes, he's an Aquarius. I would love an x-ray of my past life. How about that? Yeah, let's do that. It is very easy to see with this stuff. I got you. All right, after Eli, I'll pause for a minute, just take a break. And I'll come back and I'll read more, but I'm gonna just get some iced tea. Now let's see. I'll pull all the cards out for you. Mid deck pull. Here we go, Eli. Past life. Yeah. Medical involved, could be good. It seems like it's a positive, just so you know. You could have been a doctor, a medical, past life surgeon. Because this here tells me you had money, you had growth, but you didn't do anything with it. You just sat on it. Like, what the hell? Then you went into another lifetime where you learned to move on and become and step outside that comfort zone. That could even be leading into this timeline. I think you've already witnessed spirituality in another lifetime, past life even. Easy there. Easy. But yeah, this is just you. Like, this is just you. Just you. And some past life, you're a Leo, you're a leader energy, and these cards are just jumping. All right, mid-deck pull. All right, raising your vibration. This lifetime is freeing you from the mindset that you are in servitude to anything. Debt, credit, any of that mindset. Eli, this is not you. You're not in debt. You're not gonna be owned by anybody. You're setting yourself way free. You've learned it in past lives because you've had money. You just sat on it. You're like, okay, So in this lifetime, it's like I'm feeling good, but I'm living without. I have kind of like one short. That's this lifetime saying you're here to figure out something more meaningful than just having money. Money will never be that will not stop you. The universe will provide for you, as it always will, as soon as you establish that link, that connection, that I would call it the ethereal connection, money comes back in. It's just like you learned in past lives. Even your spirituality was challenged by the medical, and I think that's this past life where you had trouble because you couldn't explain certain things. People would ask you would feel like you didn't know, but you learned even after that. Look at this. Look at the back-to-back energy. Look at boom, boom, boom. This is you learning that you were a soul. At some past life, you've already learned that you're a soul living in this human life. You're just remembering that energy now. You're remembering that you just lived this. So this is you saying, even in one past life, even when you're a young man, you said, I think I lived. I think I was a thief in another lifetime. You were. And that's the thing. As much as you were rich, you stole. But you also were this... you did it out of immaturity. That's the best way to put it, to protect others. It wasn't like you were stealing to be neglectful or resentful. It was stability is what I saw. So this action, this moment you take this action is about you finding yourself. You're here in this universe, this timeline to give back. That's the thing that you need to understand. As we look at your strength and the third eye opening, it's you have committed. You haven't made any long-term commitments yet, but it's to give back where once you stole. It doesn't have to be a lot. It just has to be the act of generosity. It's this energy. Look at, see how we're hiding? The universe is testing you. Money will come in tenfold once you start giving back, because that's part of your growth. The Knight of Pentacles, lover energy. Whoa, what is that? Yeah, it's getting out of that mindset that you won't have enough. You absolutely will have enough for the rest of your life. You've learned these tricks. The universe is like, look at this, Knight and King of Swords. You protect yourself. Do you honestly think you'll ever go without? I don't think so. I don't think so. You've lived a lot of lifetimes. They went big with the medical, saying you already know things that you should. Like, I don't know how I know this, but you might even pick up on medical stuff. You might say, hey, have you looked at this? And you're probably right. It's so weird because you can't justify it, but it's the stability from other lifetimes where you came in and said, I'm strong, powerful, and I'm resilient. This lifetime is like bringing all of those past lives together to put them into one rebirth moment in this lifetime to say, I remember why I was alive in those lives. I remember what it meant to be alive. I remember why I did what I did. I'm going to use the money instead of ignore it and put it to good use, put it for good use. It's just a matter of you admitting that you're ready for this. That's honestly all you got to do. This is locked in. There is nothing that could stop you from being successful and happy. I promise you. Like, if you come back, you'll reach out. You'll be like, hey, where's Cosmic in about 5 years? And go, what the hell? Because this is telling me that you have locked in happiness. There's certain things in your life. This is like once you start moving, living in the city, or moving on your own, or experiencing how to live, you're not holding back anymore. You're saying, I'm here to experience life. It's taking the bull by its horns, as it would be. Stressful, of course, but you're figuring out what the connections all meant. And that's what you start doing. You bring what I call soul tribe. Like, we're soul tribe, but this is your soul tribe comes together, helping you figure out what the purpose was. Start planting manifestations, growth, long-term success, even weddings, marriages based off of connections. That's what you're holding back on. You and this other person are almost an identical match. Red and blue energy, like you're perfect for each other. Could even be Thank you. Could even be law enforcement involved in there. See the headache. So there's gonna be a partner who is in law enforcement, and they just have to go to work and put you out because they're a good person, but they're always misread. That could be that. Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, December energy. I was talking about that timeline. There it is. You can actually see right here. See the happiness, the cup, the two people. This is them and you figuring out. You get over heartbreak. Finally get over heartbreak. It's the justice that we've been waiting for, Eli. Wealth and happiness comes in. It's all spiritual. You're absolutely going through what I call spiritual gateways. So these past lives are just teaching you how to exist in this lifetime. Even the stuff that you didn't want to get through, the stuff that you were, unfortunately, like you were in servitude. It's saying that you don't do that anymore. Like, what do you think you're doing? Logically, you're very open-minded. I love that for you. I really do. Which then leads you into other things because you're open-minded because you're already locked in success. Within 10 years, you're very successful. People, like, the word success is what they say when they talk about you. Because you basically take in the universe and said, okay, I'll do your bidding, we'll talk, but I need to learn as I go. And the universe says, okay, deal. And you're going to open that soul right up and say, I know what I'm here to do now. It's not going to hide anymore the messages. I'm going to tell you guys, like I saw 1111, 111, 1234, 222, 333. The last 3 or 4 days, I've seen those back to back to back. I saw 12:34 a.m., 12:34 p.m., 12:34 a.m. So I appreciate the chance to get in here, but this is the universe saying you're lining yourself up, synchronicities aside. You don't need someone to justify you, but you absolutely have past lives that will help amplify and power you in this lifetime. And you're so deserving of it. I appreciate you. All right, my friends, thank you guys. So let's do this. Let me take a pause for a minute, get some iced tea. I'll come back. Light board will be on. I'll tell you what, I'll even leave this up for a minute. I'll just turn the mic off so we can still just analyze this. I'll point to anything I pick up on, because there's no need to clean it up right this second. When you start seeing me clean it up, then I'm coming back. But I'll let you guys, I'll be on chat, I'll be watching, I can see you. Thank you guys. So if you're looking for a reading, just join in. I'll be here for at least another hour or so, and then I'll be back on Wednesday for, Cars and Coffee or Afternoon Tarot. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll be back Wednesday, absolutely be back. And then there should be possibly a new Cosmics Codex coming out tomorrow. But if you haven't seen, the other ones are out. And if you also haven't noticed, I'm already at 100,422 subscribers. Since I was live on Saturday morning, I've got 420 subscribers. I appreciate you guys. That's crazy. That's me, that's you. That's like saying, hey, I got this tarot reader. Because this is fun to me. I'm not doing this for donations. I appreciate them. But this is also fun for me. All right, give me about a minute or two. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave this up. It's going to seem quiet, like whisper quiet, but I'll be here. I'm actually going to be looking at the cards. That's what I'm going to do. But give me a minute. Just get some iced tea. I'll be on for at least another hour. Cue yourselves in. Hang out. I'm watching chat. I can see Antonella in there. Getting okay, Mr. C. Delicious. Mm-hmm. So how'd everyone's day go? Anything interesting happen today you guys want to share with us? Get in on there. And I can hit the heart button if I'm happy. Was anyone super hot today? Anyone like enjoying the weather? Getting flustered? Anyone need a moment to themselves? And said, baby, I just need a moment, baby. What, the wizard? The wizard. You have a wizard? You have a wizard? I want to meet this wizard.
Whispers hum in the quiet air. Shadows stretch like they're not there. Light bends softly through the haze. Time dissolves in endless ways. Breathe it in and let it go. Feel the waves in undertow. Every shimmer, every sound roots your feet to sacred ground. Stars are calling from the deep. Dreams awaken from their sleep. Threads of silver weave the sky. Mystic truths we can't deny.
I love the beach. I love the water. Thank you, Tiger. Thank you.
Shimmering light, it softly sways, guiding us through ancient ways. Breathe it in and let it go. Feel the waves in undertow. Every shimmer, every sound roots your feet.
My hands are so veiny. Look at that. You can actually see the veins. It's so crazy. I'm sitting here doing the cards. I'm like, what the hell? Looks like a snake or something coming on my arm.
Fills the night. Echoes hum in cosmic streams, weaving threads of endless dreams. Veil of light dissolve.
Yeah, I definitely, I might need fluids, especially if I'm gonna go to the beach, right?
Timeless void sings
Mm,
unto you.
delicious. There's nothing like iced tea.
Tones that softly rise. Feel
The beach. Isn't it cold now?
creation
Like icy cold?
in your skin.
All right, my friends, let's keep going.
Fingers trace
Let's see. We have Tiger.
the ether's glow. Spirits
I am not reading on Sid again. I'm not wasting time on Sid. Tiger, we'll read for you. Look at this. Taj is like, hey, all right, I'm curious. When is Siddharth coming and talking to me? And what's he going to say to me? I'll probably ask him to talk. I don't know. That's the thing.
of what will be.
Are you nervous?
In
Taj, are you nervous? Yeah, you are.
every note a thread between all that was and all that's near. Void's embrace will draw you here.
Let's see here.
Veil of
All right, yeah. So,
light
listen, I'll let you guys go up with a better question. We are not reading on Sid for Taj. We're going to read on something like past life, love, and I'm talking about absolutely, I love you energy, love, not to play the game hide and run and go seek love. What is it? So Taj, I'll read for you, but we are not gonna give a reading to Sid. Not me. I'm not wasting my light board on him. I'll read for you and only you. You want to know something about your future, your wealth, your happiness, how many children? I'll read on that. Wizard, what is this? When I hear wizard, I think of Gandalf. I know. I was talking to Taj, Tiger. I know. I was talking to Taj. I wanted Taj to know I'm here for them. And your question, is there another question you would like to ask the universe about me to satisfy like my curiosity? Me? What does that mean? My curiosity. I don't have curiosity. I have knowing. Like, I know. I'm never curious. I know everything. I know. If I don't know, I'll figure it out. Whoa. Okay, I guess this is your reading. Wow. All right, let's go. Let's launch him out. Let's see what this is. What's this curiosity that we're talking about? I'm going to read as honest and open as I can for you, Tiger. Let's see what we get out of this. Last time I did this, it was bananas. See, I wanted to take those apart, and they just stuck together. They wouldn't come apart. This heartbreak here. Leo energy right here. Rebirth. Yeah. All right, Tiger, let's take a look at your curiosity. Not negative. If you go back to the last time I did the light board, you had all of this black up here. You don't really have emotions right now, not like that. It's either on or off. Aquarian energy here, Sag energy. Capricorn playing a part or playing some role here, taking action, justice, cutting someone off. Heartbreak is coming in, just so you know, be careful. Queen of Cups energy could be a Cancer playing a part, could be Cancer-like energy. Friends, Cancer, Sag. This is a wish granted, though. This is more than like this is open-ended. Like if I said, hey, you have one wish, you're like, really? I'm like, yeah. That's infinite money. This is the thing we were looking for earlier, especially when I was reading Prophetic May. But you have it here at your base, your root of emotions, at the logic, at your foundation. This is coming in. Your introspection is valuable, is what they're telling me. But there's pain and heartbreak here, just so you know, and that's the growth. That's how you rise above it and get to your Phoenix energy, spirituality. The spark comes from a divine power, divine flame. Same thing. Look, you can see the 3 here. Could be that ripple energy. Could be like that. Maybe it's the word ripple. But look at, you'll see here, there's those 3 dots just hiding right here inside. Look up the ripple logo, you'll see. And that could be part of what this is. I don't know. I'm just being honest. I'm going to tell you what I see. It's not financial advice. It's just what I'm looking up. It's you and somebody else. Partner up. There is, look at this. Look, I don't know if you guys can see the King and Queen of Wands are right here. Can you see the Queen of Wands right here? Her head's right here. This is her body. That's the wand. King, wand, king. Right there. Fire signs. 2 fire signs. Leo energy. Maybe Aries energy. 2 of them. I wonder if this is like Tage and Chanley with you. That's because someone's feeling left out. I wonder if it is. I wonder if it's Tage that does the channel. I wonder if the 3 of you do something. But you each have your own channel, and then you cross over and work with each other, and then there's a moment where the 3 of you have a channel together. And answer questions. But that's the other thing. Yeah, like these little square corners. Yeah, I could see that. Constellations. Pathways. But there's still this negative energy. You can see the lightning bolt up here, and you're here and now. You still have, you're like a million times better than the last time I read you on this. Like you're cutting people out. You can actually see the sickles right there. See it? That's your here and now. You're getting rid of people. But you're still attached to certain people, waiting on others. 1, 2, 3, 4 people in your outcome, just so you know. Lady Justice, and we have Gemini lover energy in here. Libra, Gemini energy. So you have a lot of air sign floating around here. You have some fire, obviously, at the center. But at the very base of the root is your Virgo, or this Virgo-like energy with this 9 of Pentacles saying, that's your happiness, that's your home, that's your growth. Yeah, Tiger, what is your sign? Actually, it's a great question. What is your sign? All right. I don't know if that satisfies the curiosity, but you have twin flame energy, divine partnership. Like, when I say this, like, this is multi-level. To get these 2 cards to land next to each other, that's not a coincidence. I think you're into a fire sign, or a fire sign's into you. I think that's your next partner, by the way. There's people on this periphery, like I said, out here. There's definitely people out here. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. So there's definitely love on the periphery for you. Antonella's up next. Antonella wants to know, what is this? The wizard? The wizard. Wizard, what is this? Speak truth. All right, I'll leave this on here for just a second. Let you guys get a quick visual before I pull it all up, because I want you to understand. When I'm pulling these cards, it's not like I'm directed to do certain things. It's not like they're like, hey, put this one over here. It just happens. And when it does, it's this weird pattern that forms, because I'm just trusting in the universe's infinite guidance, or infinite wisdom, better yet. How is everyone doing, guys? Are you guys enjoying the readings? If you are, hit that thumbs up, share the channel, let people know I'm out here. Better yet, if you could do me a bigger favor, follow me on all the other socials, especially TikTok, because if I get TikTok to 1,000, I'm gonna let you guys in on this little secret first, because here's the plan. I'll have a secondary camera, like it'll be up. You see it here, but it'll be up. It'll be back more, and you'll be able to kind of see a better image of me. Like you'll kind of know what color shirt I'm wearing, and kind of see me from the side. And it's gonna be that, like, you'll be able to watch me do the readings. I don't know if that. And then I'll have a third camera going. You guys can watch that one.
The stars align in skies of gray, a tender pull, they light the way, each note a thread.
I just don't want to bring up the light board every time. It loses its special. Mm-hmm. I think people get scared by this too. I don't know if I would read myself on live. I don't know if I would. Because it's kind of telling. You see it right away. Like, oh, look at the signs that are in his reading. And you can't hide it. All right, let's see here. Tej wants to know. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, we're up with Antonella first. Hold on. I see what's going on here. All right, Antonella and then Tej. The wizard. The wizard. All right, let's not read on Antonella's wizard. Okay, here you go. I mean, do you know this wizard, Antonella? What's the... Whoa! Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Wow. You have the feels for this person. Mm-hmm. Look at that. All right, here we go. Wow. Now it's like, I don't want to show anything. Don't show anything. What is that? Don't show anything. It's like holding back. The cards are like holding together, like for their dear life. All right, let's pull Tej first. Timeline, curiosity meets... Oh, curiosity gets me. All right, let's start with 9. Tej, and see what happens. If it pops out... If it pops out of that, look at... Back in the city, falling in love. You and somebody else are in the same boat. Like, you're investing, you're putting the same amount of effort in is what we get out of this. Look, there you are again. Look, I can't see the cards, just so you guys know. This is what I see. Just what you're seeing.
I radiate love and attract meaningful connections. I am the master of my destiny, creating my reality with...
Yeah, this is a seed planted. It's not over. I'll tell you, it's not over. Stop stressing about it. Jesus, like, it's not over. You're sitting there worrying about something that you have no control over. The seed is planted. Isn't it a coincidence? Wouldn't you say? Isn't it a coincidence the two of you guys are near each other again after all that worrying? Someone has to take action. That's the clear intentions here, or end it. One of the two, but you can't sit there and wait forever. That's the big difference. Yeah, Taurus energy. Marriage, long term, something's holding them back. It's like a third party friendship. Very clear here. So it could even be that third party friend that's holding them back, like saying, I don't know, do you really want to, you know? But then they're in their back of their mind. I think, I'm gonna pull one card. I think this other third party's into you. I think I said this before, actually. So let's see, it might even be true. Like Sebastian, is that what his name was? Yeah. They've agreed to not date you. It's like they're both agreeing not to date you. I think they made this bro code off limits, and he's still thinking about you. It might be Sebastian who's thinking about you. Because he feels bad that you're going through this, because you just care about him. And he thinks that's very sweet, Tej. That's why he's interested. So Sid's like, I don't know, I'm not ready. I don't think I'm not ready for that kind of relationship. And then this other guy, Sebastian, is obviously in your energy going, I feel bad. I want to talk to her. I hope she's okay. Right? Because sometimes you just need a hug. You feel like, what the hell? Why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel so like almost rejected, right? And you know you're not worth that. Like something's doesn't add up. That's the thing that Sebastian knows, but he's not telling you. That's the thing he won't tell you because he's loyal. But he also is interested because he sees your value. He knows of what's going on, and he knows that you're wanted. So you are absolutely creating the seed of manifestation. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna split hairs. That's there. You saw it in the outcome down here. So that's telling us that you're creating something. But you're both going through if neither of you do, if you do the exact same, like you take 3 steps, I take 3 steps, it's not going to go anywhere. Because it's like no one's putting any extra effort in anymore. And I'm not saying you have to, but they really should. All right, Antonella, how are you? Remember. So if you take 3 steps, Tej, and they take 3 back, what do you do? Because when they're running from something. What are they running from? Are you really certifiable? Are you Delulu? Is that what they're running from? Or are they running from their feelings that they could possibly have for you? Falling into them. Becoming vulnerable. Exposing their feelings for once. Oh, Duncan, yes. Mocha latte. Iced coffee. Mocha. Really creamy. 3 creamies. All right, here we go. This is for you guys. Antonella, let's take a look at your, what'd you call it? Wizard? The wizard? Brenduska, you're feeding your kid? Are you kidding me? Banner. Brenduska feeding their child. Get out. Wow, Logic is battling emotions, huh? Oh, yeah, this is real. Like whatever this is, there's a flower planted. Love right here. This is here and now. You're feeling grateful. Whoever this wizard is, they're making you feel really good. But logically, it causes stress. It's like, because you want the wizard. Look, see? So you step on all these other cups to get to the wizard. There's the wizard. Yeah. See the cup? Oh, they have 1 cup for you. That could be, look, it could be someone distant, travel. It could be night energy in the respect that maybe you talk to them more at night. Could be so less coworker. Take action, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, stressing out your emotions. You're carrying a lot of emotion right now. It must be exhausting. Look, the pain, the feelings. Underneath it all, this is making you lock in and say, I know what I want for the rest of my life. Whatever that is, this energy, look, see, it makes you very happy, feel warm. But it also puts a spotlight on the heartbreak. Maybe going through heartbreak with somebody. Look, this is a notification from the universe saying, hey, offer your cup. Look, someone's offering their cup with you. That's the universe saying you might have made the mistake before, but it's okay. You learn from it. Being single, cutting yourself free, I would say, even from this wedding, is gonna or this marriage, it's gonna give you this rebirth energy. Queen of Pentacles, Devil in the Details. See, you're chained right now. You're connected. Taurus energy. It's almost like you're locked into something financially. That's what this comes down to. Look, see, money. But you want to cut yourself free. Look at, see, yeah. There's definitely a giving and receiving. Someone's really they're addressing your feminine energy. You can see that's your emotional growth. You have money coming in because you're learning to accept it from other places. Happiness, happy home, happy life. This is a seed planted manifestation of all desires. But this marriage, and there's also this Knight of Cups here, Prince Charming. Happiness. Oh yeah, this is like reverse justice. It's like you're kind of been waiting. This is, look at all the money that's in here. What is that, like? What did you say? 50 Shades? Look at, very, very sensual, dark energy. Lot of money, lot of growth, maybe even a child with the Gemini lover energy in there. But we have some major growth happening. Looks like air sign, could be even Two of Cups, could be communication, could be coming in with that. Looks like Cancer energy, even Cancer, Aquarius. Of two minds here, like of two minds. Oh, this person's of two minds. Wow. It's like one of you is stuck and one of you is free. Look at, see, someone's in their head. See how they're in the tree? They're stuck. You're finding a way out. The divine saying this is a test. This is a test. It's all good. It's really good. It's almost like it's this exhaustion or stress you put yourself in because you feel lonely. And at other times you feel very recognized, seen, noticed, almost admired. And that's the difference, because there's this emptiness in your heart from this, whatever this is that's happening with somebody or something, and you feel it. One thing's good and one thing's not, and you're realizing there's a balance here. There's almost like a trade-off. And so the moment you take that action, you realize you go one way or the other. It puts an imbalance in whatever's happening here, and it's very passionate, fiery, exotic even is a good word. And this is very divinely gifted. It's almost like this is part of your strength. It makes you feel stronger. And that heart chakra is what's really being targeted with this relationship or this wizard. But they're treating you with kindness, recognizing who you are. Like this is like saying, hey, don't pet the panther because they're dangerous, but they're also a loving soul. If you know, is the panther going to attack you? How are you approaching this panther? You know, you're not going to approach the panther and just go, get over here. You know, no wonder why it would run away. Brenduska reading. All right, let's do this. I don't know, but there's definitely love here. Like that's the thing but it brings a spotlight on something else. Almost like you're in between two relationships, it feels like. That's a good way to look at it. It's kind of like, it's bittersweet. It's the best, worst thing that ever happened. It's like, come on. All right, let's take a look here. Where are we at? Brenduska, why are these fighting me? Do you not want to talk?
Gemini wind that chills my soul. I chase your shadow across the plains, an endless circle, we're bound in chains. But the fire won't fade, it won't sleep. It's buried in a heart that beats so deep. Twin flame muse, where do you hide in the stars or the ocean tide? Twin flame muse.
All right. Brenduska, this is for you. You promised you'd go to the prom with me, so don't back out now. Don't you dare back out. You hear me? Brenduska, you hear me? Prom? Oh! First day of pre-K, congratulations. Mm-hmm. He's like a big boy now. He's all grown up. Get his license next. I'm serious. Okay, here we go. Things to do, pre-K. Ooh. All right, here we go, Brenduska. This is for you. Scorpio, King of Cups energy, rebirth. It's that death card. It's that starting over October energy. It's that mindset of we're getting into something bigger. Money's here. Money's here. I think it's safe to say you already have a handful of money just sitting on it. And it could be some kind of like future looks bright kind of energy. Things get much better as you continue on. The pain, the remorse, all of that fire, all of that hurt, that is you clearing house too. As we see here, I'm going to fire off the rest of the cards. Look at this. See, I told you, you're reaching for it. This is you. You're getting what you've been asking for. You're no longer sacrificing your own feelings or your own desires, what you want because of this disconnect. Lock and load, aren't we, Brenduska? Lock and load. Look at you. Knight of Swords energy, Gemini lover energy. You're protected. It's your love for others that protects others. And then there's that Scorpio rebirth energy. You're willing to go the extra mile. Look at this. See? Your duality. That's Cancer energy. There's that Scorpio energy. I think we're getting into some really wonderful connections. It almost could be a problem with somebody. Could even be an ex, even. If you ask me, no joke, this is alcohol, drinking, even using something. That could be that. And you're refusing to kind of bend on whatever this is. Capricorn energy, happy home, happy life. You're cutting yourself free. There it is, cutting yourself free. So this is that. It's hidden. It's almost like you don't mention it, don't talk about it. That's okay. It's a burdensome thing, but it leaves you being stronger, more resilient. But it feels like you're always, what's the word? Avoiding or getting out of the way, parachuting out of the problem kind of thing. Like, oh, this is not a good thing. Parachute, pull a cord, rip cord. It's a wonderful thing that turns sour, unfortunately, and that's the thing, is because of communication. It's still there, but there's no self-sacrifice. No, you first. Just, I want to give you my cup because I don't want anyone else to take the cup. That's the difference here. Curiosity, kid, fire, passion, community. Lady Justice offering. There's you offering. You have been reborn. You're like the trigger for a lot of other people, and you don't even notice it. See, they come to you looking for this clarity, this advice, because they're drawn to you. You know, people are drawn to you. Yeah. It's vortex energy, no joke. I think people come into you because you offer something that's unlike anybody else in this universe. You're the spark. They need you to spark them into creative mode. I think you have an older soul than we realize. That's a life lesson. That's Taurus energy. That's April, May. What are we doing here? I think you have a very important mission here on Earth. You're going through heartbreak, but it's to distract you from helping these other people. It's almost like a spiritual war. Look at this. Watch. I'm going to show you what I'm picking up on. Look at 1, 2, 3 people at your heart chakra. 3 people, 3 friends, kids, little kids. You said, look at little child right there. This is heartbreak. Is testing you. It's almost like you're lonely and you're not with somebody, and it feels like you're ignored. Reality is the universe is like, no, it's cutting you free, like you want to be cut free. You're locking into something more divine to yourself, ending this existence where you basically are splitting yourself between 2 choices. No more. Like, no more. There's the money. There's the money. There's the cup. And there's, I think, money. Yeah, it's all money up here. That's crazy. And I can't see the cards, but this is infinite wealth. No joke, Brenduska, you're absolutely due to get some money coming in real shortly. Keep offering yourself, and literally, the self-sacrifice is ending. You don't have to do that anymore. That has been worth it. The best thing I can tell you, you're going to look back and say, I'm glad I did what I did. It made it well worth what I did. But the more you love people, the more wealth will come in. That's how it operates. It's your heart chakra is you help manifest for others. Logically, you know you come on. Even on here, think about it. When you're acting as your Brenduska loving moderator, getting the where are you? I'm kicking you out of the queue. I care about you anyway. Self. That's you. That's created. That's creative mode. You have this passion. You honestly could, no joke, it'd be paid as a moderator. Like, you could absolutely create this and be like, hey, cut me in. Whatever that is. Because you know I'm going to cut you in once it starts kicking way off. Yeah. So this is the thing, is like kicking money to you to do something that you love, that you're very good at, is not by coincidence. And don't dismiss what you're doing. You're taking a lot of unlikely candidates and bringing them into the same place and maintaining calm. It is a queen moderator energy, and it very much is. So the universe has said, look at what you've learned from walking away or breaking the norm, because you're not standing for anything anymore, because you know how powerful you are here. Why does that have to be any different where in your IRL? Why does someone get the right to kind of do what they want? No, this is you setting the tone going forward. You matter. You want me, chase me. You want me, prove it to me. Other than that, I'm not playing the game. I'm not going to just agree because you ask a question, because I'm beat down. And you're going into some major shift here. And that's what I'm telling you, is this is... It's a moment of clarity, honestly. But you have almost like two people, two males, two masculines in your energy. There's a fire sign here. Could be Leo energy, could be Sag, could be Aries. Typically, because I'm not pulling all my decks, it's a little bit harder. So fire a sign, and we have an earth sign. So Taurus, Leo Cap, and more of a masculine. But over here we have the Libra, the Libra feminine, bringing on the Leo fire energy with this energy here. All right, Branduska, I promise you, it's getting better. It absolutely is getting better. It's honestly, it's coming down to you standing your ground and saying, this is what I want. And you know that. You're not bending for anything. You almost will. You want to. You're kind of like, I'm getting tired of this. But that's not helping you. You know it. You standing tall now in your own true voice can never be taken from you. You're not sacrificing that. Because most people say, I want this, this, and this. You just want to be respected, noticed, seen, right? That's all, and that's what it comes down to. And you're being treated and recognized for who you are, and what matters most to you is being valued, part of something, and that's what this happens. So, looking at your energy, you're in soul contracts with a lot of people, versus saying, "Hey, I'm not going to deal with the karmic revenge that you're offering me." Or try to reframe it, or I would say rephrase it even. But these words, they're not the same as what you feel when you forgive, connect, understand, and look at how these contracts just dissolve after you're done, and the soul agreements that you once stitched together in the past life or even pre-life. That's telling you something major about yourself. All right, my friends, how are you guys? Thank you. I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't done so, be sure to hit that channel, and be sure to hit the like on the channel. Just closing this out, but be sure to pick up on that, the energy I offer. I put out some different types of readings and energy on Instagram or TikTok, and I'm trying to kind of bring it out there where you guys get a little bit of an experience with me. And what I was saying earlier is what I'll be doing is I'll be setting up, once I get to 1,000 TikTok followers, which is so weird because I glitched the system to the point it let me use it and I couldn't anymore. But either way, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, once I get back and I get myself back online with my 1,000 followers, I can actually set up a camera like here, and I'll have my camera running, and you guys can get like a background shot, or get like an alternate version of what I'm reading. So that's what's going to be fun for me, is being able to provide that. You guys can be on another channel and watch me, and the readings will come through here, obviously. All right, my friends, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up, like the channel, join the channel, become a member, and you can be part of this as well. So next time I take out this light board, that could be you. It could be you, my friend, if you want to be part of this. So this is a very special thing that I kind of say for just the members. I kind of limit it to this time. So if you're ever interested in becoming a member, now's the time. Let me know you're interested. Let me know you're looking for a reading, and then I can pull out the light board again. We can pull. But it's really, really fun. I love the connection here. All right, I will see you guys over on Discord, and if you guys need anything, hit me up at cosmicboogeyman.com, and I very much, very much appreciate you guys. All right, thank you guys, and as always, hey, moderators, I appreciate you. All right, I'll see you guys over on Discord in a little bit. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys soon. See you on Wednesday, guys.